think about their semifinal matches? Or their quarterfinal matches?
We've been making fun of Happel because he's got 2 wins without a takedown. So him and Trevor kind of go back and forth about. He says Trevor can't get a takedown, and he just got a takedown that last match. So no, but I mean, again, you got to find ways to win. And if it's one more second of riding time or whatever it is, I mean, talk about an unforgiving tournament, though. I mean, it's brutal. There's a lot of grieving going on back in these hallways, and you guys see it, and it's hard. It's hard to kind of stuff it down as a coach because basically you got a guy's career maybe ending, and you're running back out there, and you got to not put on a happy face, but it's like, man, it's bleeping hard. But that's why we love the sport. That's why, our guys, man, why we're so grateful for them that they're willing to do that and put that courage out there. But I mean, Happel, senior year, now you get on the stand. That's something you want to do. And obviously he did that. And now, to me, let's go climb that ladder. Him and Hardy have been some incredible matches. I was really hoping that they were going to get to see each other one more time, and they will tonight. I think they're worthy adversaries. When you look at those two guys and they have the healthy respect for one another, and it should be a whole hell of a lot of fun. And Parker scoring points, and they said got to take down early road for a long time. Get bonus points again. I mean, it's like I don't want to say it becomes a broken record, but it's been talk about a guy that we can rely on to always score points and to get bonus points, and that he's done it at that high level. He's a 5-time All-American. If you'd have told me they were going to be 5-time All-Americans, 10 years ago, I'd have been like, what the hell? But but he is, and I know big semifinal match tonight. McAnally's a good wrestler, but Parker to me is one of the best that's ever done it. So he'll be ready to scrap tonight.
Can you say about Trevor in the last couple of days he's had on the backside?
Gritty. He's a gritty, tough individual that sticks with his long-term goals, and he had a tough year. If you kind of look at it, you go back to the Grandview Open, he lost a couple matches there. He got dinged up, and then you kind of in and out. And we had a lot of guys in there that potentially could have been the guy. And I know that helped him. A guy like Goldhofer and Rankin and Paez and Bowen, those guys behind him helped him. They made him better. But man, just talk about sticking with it. You beat a national champion. You beat a national champion. That's something to be celebrated, and big deal. And obviously he's got an opportunity tonight to put himself on the stand. And I don't think you can ask for a whole lot more than that, than just to have that opportunity to be able to have that 7 minutes. To be able to do that, and if you'd have told them, hey, you're gonna have 7 minutes to be an All-American, I guarantee you he took it. And now he's put himself in that position.
Parker, when telling him he was a 5-time All-American, he immediately went to just talking about the little details, and that was being what he appreciated rather maybe than those big accolades.